Hey, what's going on? My name is CK, and I want to tell you about a great group called the Black Balance Network. The Black Balance Network is a cooperative of black content creators that provide opinions and commentary. We are all about supporting the individual, collective, and community, as well as supporting businesses and ideas to the grassroots level. The group includes Business Minded Talk, D. Durrell, Love Wisdom, Faith, Ray Ray the Awareness Channel, and the Screen Learning Channel. Be sure to check us out, and we look forward to providing you with great content. So what are you waiting for? Why haven't you subscribed yet? You should be subscribing. Click the notification bell, share all of the video links, and share the channel. Please support us, and we look forward to providing you with great content. See you soon.
All right. Hey, everybody. I'm live. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys like the BBM promo. We're trying to do some different things here. And welcome. I'm going to go ahead and start doing my live streams a little bit late at nighttime instead of the morning ride in my truck. And the reason being is because my audio issues, and I have issues with my cell phone that I can't fix. So we're going to be doing it in my house from now on. So how's everybody doing? All right. So today's topic is going to be, why is it so hard to leave a toxic marriage for some people? And I'm referencing mostly the Cardi B situation. And now, see, Cardi B has gotten herself back into the media spotlight again with her shenanigans with her husband, Offset. Now, we know that maybe it was like 2 weeks ago that she was filing for divorce. She was over it. She was tired of him cheating on her and embarrassing her, she said. So she went and filed divorce. And, rightfully so, because in the media, we have numerous cases of Offset being disrespectful to his marriage and to his wife and his family and cheating on Cardi B on numerous occasions. So, she should have went on ahead and went through with the divorce. There was a barrage of gifts, cars, jewelry, a lot of presents and stuff going on. So, we don't know exactly what's going on here, but it just seems as if Cardi just cannot leave this toxic marriage. And, here's the thing. I don't necessarily think that Cardi should have to explain to anybody about staying with her family or keeping her family together. But since she has such a public relationship, everybody, of course, is speculating. Fix my clothes here. But at any rate, I wanted to go ahead and get into a series of tweets and different things that she had said online before I get into my commentary about it. But I want to go ahead and just share my screen real quick. 1 second. Chrome tab. Yeah, here we go. All right, so here's a little bit of audio from BuzzFeed. And she's pretty much, telling everybody that she knows that people are pretty much tired of her, her on again, off again relationship with Offset. So basically, let me just go ahead and play this audio, and you guys can, make your own decision as to what you think about what she said. It's only 2 minutes and 20 seconds long, so it's not going to be a long, drawn out audio, but I want you to listen to it and just give me your thoughts. All right, so that's pretty much it for that. Let me just turn my volume down. So when I'm listening to Cardi B going off on this tirade about getting these gifts and, trying to justify basically, why she's once again taking her cheating husband back. She doesn't really have to justify to anybody. Like I said, that is her man, that is her marriage, that is her family. So she's going to, do what she feels is right for her. But, once again, with her relationship being so public and people are going to speculate, it's not looking too good, Cardi. Once again, you did this twice before. Twice before, you left this man and said that you were tired of him cheating on you, tired of him disrespecting you. And so you were going to go ahead and just sever the ties. Okay, that makes sense. It's a toxic situation. So if you're in a toxic situation, you're raising a little girl, you don't want your daughter growing up, watching you and her father fighting and, going through these toxic situations. So I can totally understand. But then it's basically like Cardi B is using divorce in order to get her man to act right. And see, after a while, if you keep running down there, using this, oh, I'm going to go and I'm getting this divorce and I'm leaving you. After a while, that threat is not going to be very much of a threat anymore. After a while, if you keep saying, I'm going to leave, I'm going to leave, I'm going to leave, but he never sees you leaving, Cardi, well, he's just not going to believe you. And the rest of us, we don't believe you either. So that's the reason why fans are pretty much getting tired of, this back and forth with you. We're over you. I'm not even a fan, by the way. I'm no fan of Cardi B. But one thing for sure, when she made the announcement that she was leaving her husband, I was actually very happy for her for finally standing up for herself and realizing that she deserved better. Now, nobody has disrespected Cardi B more than this man. And, one of my BBM members, BMT, he pointed out that, you see numerous reports of Offset going outside the marriage and cheating. But you don't really hear too many reports. And you can think what you want about Cardi B, but you don't hear too many reports of Cardi B going outside of her marriage and cheating on Offset. Now, she might do her little ratchet music and she might dress and talk a certain way. And, that's neither here nor there, but you don't hear any reports of her stepping outside of her marriage on her man. So it begs to wonder, why would you, if you're not getting that same reciprocity in return, why would you stay in a toxic situation? Why is it so hard for people to leave these toxic marriages? And, I know a lot of people that are entangled in their own marriages. Their marriages are an entanglement. Let's just talk about that for a minute. How many of you know people who are in marriages and their very own marriages are an entanglement? You're having an entanglement with the person that you vowed to be with for the rest of your life. These are people that don't really want to be together. I call them the modern day shaming marriages, where people kind of shame that person into marrying this person. And so they're stuck. They're stuck with each other now. So now you got two people together. Either they got together because they were really immature, or it was just a sexual attraction, but they never really thought it out or thought it through as to where they were going in that marriage and in that relationship. They never really thought it out or thought it through as to what exactly they wanted from each other. All they knew was either they were excited about the sex. It was like that anticipation. They just did something spur of the moment real quick. Some people get married because of the children. Some people get married because of peer pressure. But definitely these are people that are getting married for the wrong reason. And then later on, it comes out in their marriage is full of toxicity. Either there's emotional abuse, physical abuse, financial abuse. So, if you're in this type of situation where you're being constantly disrespected, you're being constantly abused, physically, mentally, psychologically, Why would you not want to get out of the situation? Why is it so difficult to get out of the situation? Is it that public peer pressure? Now, I know quite a few people in my family that are married, and I don't want to, tell nobody's business. Okay, I'm not here to put anybody's business out there, but my prop strap's on. I don't want to put anybody's business out there, but I'm just going to use my cousin as an example. She is a preacher's kid. She's a PK kid. And so she was with this guy that she wasn't necessarily in love with. Okay, her and this guy, they were just partying together. They were beer drinking buddies. And then they had like what you call a one night stand, where she immediately got pregnant right off of that one night stand with this person. And her parents, by their being church people, and she's a PK kid, and people in the community knew their family, her father. So they were pretty much pressured to go ahead and get married, even though they were not in love with each other. The family put pressure on the guy. So this is like a modern day shotgun wedding type thing with the whole pressure. So she went on ahead and she married this guy, but she wasn't in love with him and he wasn't in love with her, but they have this beautiful daughter together, much like Cardi B and Offset have that beautiful daughter that they have together. Now, here's the thing. It wasn't long before the cheating started. And actually, she was the one that started cheating on him first. My cousin started cheating on her husband first. And when the cheating starts, there's a whole, how can I say, avalanche of abuse that follows. So he started verbally abusing her. Of course, he's going to, call her out her name and different things of that nature. So first it was the verbal abuse. Then it was the financial abuse. Then after that, it got physical. And with everything being bad, they're cheating on each other. Now he's cheating on her too at this point. So everything's like totally bad and rolling downhill. And these two people are sitting here. They're still doing Christmas cards together. They're still, doing the little family events together. They're like kind of trying to hold it together in front of the family, trying to save face in front of people. But my cousin and I, we're close, and she tells me everything. She tells me how she really feels about this guy. And I'm just like, if you're that unhappy, if you're that, just leave. Just leave. I don't get it. I don't understand why it's so hard. Why do these people hang on to these toxic marriages for long term? And then it's really not good for a woman to hold on to a toxic marriage. It's really not. Oh goodness, I haven't even looked at my comments. It's really not good because time for a woman is very different than time for a man. And I've said this on numerous occasions. I really don't believe that women should really dilly-dally and waste our time. Because here you have this. You've already started bearing children for the man. So if you leave him now, you're already branded with his kid. And I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of women stay, because we know that it's going to be way more difficult for us to get back out in the dating field with the child, especially once we start having children with the man. So that's number one. And then number two, after you have the child, well, your body isn't exactly the same as it used to be. So it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to, snatch all those guys like you did before your body was stretched out by children. So, it is what it is, right? So, for women, I think that we hold on because we know that it's a little bit different for us. And then also, the longer you stay, the older you get. When you age, your beauty fades. So now you're sitting here, you're a little bit bigger, got the stretch marks, you got the brand, because the child is the brand. Okay, that's his brand. He done put his stain on you. So there's really not too much that you can do after all of that is done. It's going to be way more difficult. Not saying that it can't be done, but it's going to be way more difficult. And I think this is the reason why a lot of women stay in these toxic marriages for longer than they should. And here's the thing, people are going to tell you that you're not going to be able to, find another man, get into another relationship. And that's just not true. There are plenty of women that have children. They remarry all the time. As a matter of fact, I know 2 of them on YouTube. We have Sister George, and shout out to Sister George, and congratulations on her engagement to Curlin. But Sister George is a single mother, and she is getting married. I don't know if she was married before, but she's getting married. She has a child. Okay. Then we have Raw B Privilege. Okay. She was a single mother, and actually she was married once before, left that guy, and then she remarried again. These are 2 real life examples. Myself, okay, I had children after my husband passed. Okay, my children were very young when me and my ex-fiance got together. So it's not like it can't be done. Women with children are getting married all the time. But for some reason or another, we feel like, we got to hold on. We will sit and we will wait for a guy to change until it's too late. But let me go ahead and see what you guys are talking about over here in the chat room. You see who's down here. What's up, Raw B? That's my lady BMT, George Frazier. What's going on? Koja Malik, Kenny Conjo. All right, Rude. And Joe Whitfield. I see all of you down there. Hey, what's up, fellas? I got all fellas and one lady in my chat room tonight. Well, anyway, I'm not going to make this a very long live because I got to get to bed. But what I am going to do is I am going to drop this link and see if anybody wants to come up and chat about it. If not, then I'm just going to go ahead and tie myself on down and go to sleep. But yeah, like I said, there has been plenty of situations where people are sitting up here, they're in these marriages for long periods of time, and they really shouldn't be. They really shouldn't. Like I said, my cousin, I don't know. She's stuck in that marriage. I think that her and I don't want to call the guy's name because my people watch. But they were married for about 10 years before she finally got away from him. And I think she did move, and she is currently engaged to another guy. So it is possible. It's possible, guys. But at any rate, I'm going to wait a good 5 minutes. If nobody comes into the stream, I'm going to shut it down because I have been riding in this truck all day, y'all. I really did not want to jump on this live tonight. Y'all lucky. Y'all lucky that I love y'all. I did not do my morning ride this morning because I'm having issues with my cell phone. So, once I get all of this squared away, then I'll be doing my regular live streams at my regular time. But at any rate, let me see what you guys are saying down here. Oh, y'all just sitting up here greeting one another. Look at this. Wow. You know what? I'm going to shut it down because my behind is tired. I'm not going to go ahead and stay up here. But at any rate, like, share the video. Don't forget to visit the BBN page. What's up, Chef Disaster? I see you down there. I need to care my behind to sleep. Because I see over here it's 8 o'clock. I get up at 12:30 every morning. So I must really, really love you guys to sit up here later than I normally would, knowing that I have to get up in just a few short hours. So I'm going to shut it down. But at any rate, thank you all for coming in and watching, and you have a good one. Oh,